Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to your tarot horoscope for the sign of Gemini. This reading will pertain to the moon cycle that began on October 16th, 2020, with a new moon in Libra. I'm going to be using this tarot deck, which is called the Seventh Sphere deck, designed by Tina Gong of the Golden Thread Tarot. I highly recommend these beautiful decks. They're also very inclusive and not gender specific, quite to the extent that other Marseille style decks are, which I really enjoy. The spread that I use every single month is my signature spread. It's a 5-card spread called the Square of Life. And it is inspired by an idea from the early 20th century metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn, who believed that in order to have a happy and fulfilled life, we have to keep health, wealth, love, and self-expression in a good balance. So off we go. We're going to begin with the card in the center, which I use as a theme or a touchstone for your reading. Gemini, classic. In the air suit of swords, we have the Page. So the Page of Swords is a very playful energy, an energy of duality, dancing in duality, which you Geminis are so skilled at. It is the ability to entertain a paradox, to hold opposing truths at the same time. This moon cycle will have a lot of confronting information. It is a time of rapid realization. If you are feeling a lot of downloads coming through, a lot of new insights coming to you lately, this is because you are putting down those tools that you have acquired so far on your journey and picking up a new one. This sword represents the new world that we are being drawn into, that we are awakening to. What is possible in this new world now that we have a handle on the illusions that preceded this heightened, expanded awareness. So that's our theme. And in the realm of health and well-being, I call this the self-care card. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is an invitation into your body. The 5 also represents a moment of change. You are shifting this month. There might be a feeling of going within. With all of this new information flooding your system, there needs to be a period for integration. We must be very intentional about setting aside the time that we need to integrate all of this information and to ground it in the body through practices like deep breathing and writing a list for gratitude, writing a list of your affirmations, the things that you are calling in, and creating that space by acknowledging what is not yours and really remembering that with every bit of information that you gather, with every new perspective that you gain, it is ultimately up to you what you choose to give meaning to and live into and ground yourself in. So that's your choice. In the realm of wealth and career, 4 of Cups reversed. So the 4 of Cups is telling me that there are some stabilizing relationships in your work right now. There are some folks in your circle who are your elders perhaps, or your peers perhaps, but this group, this little conglomeration of energies results in this feeling of support in the field that you work in. And so I invite you to name those relationships. And in career, if you're feeling stalled, if you are having a moment of reassessing and going over all of the events that have led to this time, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Maybe you're thinking about changing your path in some way. But a retrograde is never a great time to make a big change. So lean into those supportive relationships, those containers where you're able to speak your truth and air out your emotions. And you will eventually find some clarity through those conversations. Because then in the realm of relationship, of course, we've got another card echoing that Four of Cups, this Page of Cups. So double page energy. The pages are students. The pages are young and innocent and eager to learn. So it is always, when you see a page, a chance to remember your inner child, pay attention to them, give them a little extra love. And in love and relationships, this Page of Cups reverse is calling us into presence with that inner child. Who is the child you were before you were socialized, before you received all of the ideas about who you should be, or maybe before you received all of the ideas about possibilities of infinite things that you can be, because you are in that Gemini energy, you are capable of shape-shifting and of flowing between seemingly opposite identities. So as you flow from this space of the Page of Swords, who is eager to learn and just dives right into learning a new trade, the Page of Cups reversed says, take space to connect with the rawest, purest form of you, your heart of hearts, your innocent child's heart. And that space is never wrong. When your inner child starts wailing, making a fuss, that is a sign that you need to remove yourself from the situation you're in. That inner child is a guide if we can manage not to fall into the fear that comes up when we inhabit the inner child space. Ooh, wow. A lot of emotional healing is possible in this moon cycle. We are in the realm of expression here, the 10 of Wands. We are completing a cycle. We are just shoring up everything that came before. The realm of expression is, how are we showing up in the world? How are we giving our gifts? And when I see a 10, I think you've been working towards a goal for quite some time. Your creativity, your life force energy has driven you to express and express and express and take small risks over and over again to find yourself progressing and becoming more fully expressed. Now the 10 says, pause. It is not time to keep going. It is not time to be drumming up more. You don't need to make anything new in this moment. You have generated a lot. You have generated something that you now have the chance to celebrate, to see how this is a full circle moment, how you are where you wanted to be, where you envisioned yourself a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Take a moment to express gratitude for the journey you've been on, and to acknowledge yourself for everything that you've accomplished. It's a moment to celebrate and not to be on this hamster wheel of you have to do more and you have to keep proving your worth. You are worthy. You are worthy. I'm sending all my love to you, Gemini, this moon cycle. Please subscribe to my channel and check back next new moon for your new tarot horoscope.